for April 25th at 4:15. Roll call.
Chairman Meyer,
Here.
Commissioner Fiorito,
Here.
Commissioner Hoffman.
Here.
Approval of minutes from the March meeting for the regular meeting minutes for March 28th. I didn't find anything that I needed corrected. Joe or Sharon, did you find anything?
Looked fine for me.
I was fine.
Right. Motion to approve as submitted. Second, please.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay. We have no reason to go into closed session. Old business, that seems like new business to me, but thank Joe and Sharon for accepting that in my absence. I appreciate it.
Hopefully they don't put our picture in the newspaper. This is for you.
Well,
I hope not.
whatever. You guys knew about it before I did, so it was a pleasant surprise to come home from vacation, so.
And it actually was the finale of the prizes, because that's considered the grandest prize offered by the mayor, so congratulations.
Thank you very much. Number 7, new business. Jim, we'll give that to you.
Yeah, we officially got a notice from Sergeant Coglanese about his retirement. His anniversary day is July 13th, which will be his 28th year, and he said he'd probably use a little bit of time after that just to be safe. So it'll be around July 13th, 15th area is when he'll be done. He may use a couple vacation days in there, so he'll be off the schedule then after his long career. One of the original officers with us when we started back in '90. Also, the next item is the hire and replacement officer. We'll need to replace Sergeant Coglanese, and I'm just looking to get the authorization. We have take the next 2 off the list so we can start backgrounds on them, which is Michael DeBoer and Colleen, who were past desk employees of our station, so with permission to start backgrounds on them.
You need a motion for that, I think?
Yes.
Well, let's be careful. Motion to give the chief and deputy chief the go-ahead to start background checks on the next 2 candidates in line on the recruitment list. And that's a second from Sharon. Roll call?
Chairman Meyer,
Aye.
Commissioner Fiorito,
Aye.
Commissioner Hoffman.
Aye.
Annual report information, we've got it here, but what I'd like, Karen, is just like a list of who we did hire. I mean, I know there's
Yes.
Pete there, but if I could have something like that, who retired in the calendar year from May to April, which would not include Jerry. I'll figure out how to get his name in there, but and then if we had any new equipment purchases in that calendar year or any other significant purchases. And then a list, Jim, if I could have of officer assignments.
Okay.
Who's it where? You know?
Yeah.
Okay. And if there's anything else that the chief or you feel as though, or if Stephanie thinks that we need to get into the report, or Karen, anything that, you know, I'd appreciate any of the help you could give me. Okay? Thank you. Department updates? Jim?
This equipment, we got 2 new squads in, which we just got the second. We had one for several weeks now. We finally got the second one in because we had to get new equipment because we converted one of our old Crown Vics, so we had to get new equipment for the SUV. So we just got that in. I think yesterday was the new squad. We're gonna be getting the new records management system through Northwest Central. They finally awarded the company, which would be Motorola. And time everything gets done, looking to get it up and running probably next October, November of 19. So another year and a half, hopefully get the whole new system up. Originally, each town, they usually split up the cost for all this new stuff, but Central said that they, through the 911 surcharges and their reserves, that it may not cost the cities anything. They use their funds, so, which is nice, because we originally planned on budgeting a bunch of money for it.
So is that for stuff for in the squad cars? or
Yeah,
the
it'd be
station?
squad car and the station. It's our records management system, you know, and through dispatching, when they dispatch, the calls come through on these printouts. And also our reporting. We have a different system right now. So it'll be a whole new system for us to learn, live scan system, reporting system, records keeping. We'll get a little more extra stuff than we have now. Right now, we just have for our parking ticket system, we kind of have our own system. Was made up years ago, but now they'll be all programmed in there. Make it easier to keep track of our parking ticket systems and other systems, so. We'll see a little extra benefits of this new package.
Who does the migration from the data sets? Motorola does that as well?
Yeah, they'll be doing everything from, it's gonna be, I don't know how they integrate it from everyone's, you know, it's all the towns around. That's why they're talking, they were hoping to get it done this year, it'd probably be not until 2019, it's a big undertaking. That's about it. You know, assignments, like you were saying, there are gonna be some movements with Jerry leaving, a new sergeant will be promoted. And then we're in the process now of, we're gonna be interviewing, Detective Portlair's gonna be interviewing some officers. He just set up a schedule. We've got 4 officers that are putting in for the detective spot.
Oh, wow.
So he's gonna be doing interviews, I think, first week of May. And then he'll be selecting somebody out of our officers to move into the investigations. And then the new officer, well then, next on the sergeant list is Caponegro. He'll be coming out of investigations, be taking over Jerry's spot as a patrol sergeant. And then we'll be putting a new officer in investigations, and then the new officer we hire will fill in the spot on the street somewhere. So there'll be a little bit of movement.
Are there requirements for the job to be a detective?
Yeah, there's different years on the job, you know, the training they've had. We look at the reports they've written, some of their other follow-ups they have done. So Mark has a different, whole bunch of criteria that they must meet. Submit a resume, which he collected all that within the past several weeks, and now break it down, he'll be interviewing them, and then he'll select one who he thinks will be the best fit for his unit. And that's about it. I don't know if Stephanie's got anything going on, anything update with the outreach?
No, everything's pretty much set to go. I think it's just getting registration in now.
Yeah, I know we have flyers out there. They had asked the officers to start passing these flyers around to get kids signed up.
Who's gonna step into your shoes?
Pete,
Oh, Pete did agree that he'd help out with some of that?
I think it was just kind of a given, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
since he did it, he's done it before.
I didn't know if he was gonna wanna get off the street for that little bit of time or whatever.
He'll be doing double duty. I mean, there's obviously patrol duties, and then he'll be doing it, and then we got some of the other officers that have worked out and kind of divvy up some of the stuff.
Good.
For right now.
Are the interns, do you want to?
Oh, interns, that's right. Looking to have some interns for the summer. Myself and Detective Caponegro interviewed three students for the summer. We're gonna pick one, possibly we may go with 2 interns. Then we interviewed another student from Harper who's maybe interested in doing one in the fall, which will help out a lot. They get really involved with the outreach program and anything else, whatever we have, so. Working on that, so hopefully next week we'll have the 2 lined up, probably 2 interns. I think that's it.
How does May 30th look for our commissioners?
Sure.
Other than the fact that you would think that that's a holiday, but it's not?
Nope. It's after the holidays, that Monday.
Looks good to me.
Okay, well, we'll just leave it as is then for right now. If there's nothing else, motion to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye?
Aye.
Very good.